Over the last month, we've seen Johnny Depp in his battle against Amber Heard, suing her for defamation for the op-ed she wrote in the Washington Post, saying that she was acting with intended malice. The jury agreed with Johnny, awarding him in their verdict with all 3 accounts. Now we can look to the broken up Brangelina, where we see Brad Pitt suing his ex Angelina Jolie over a situation where she sought to inflict harm. The parallels in the 2 cases are obvious, and while Brad Pitt originally started his legal battle in February, we can't help but wonder if he's taken inspiration and motivation from Johnny's win to keep pushing the case and change the angle from which he was attacking. So here's Brad's case against Angelina. Back in 2008, the couple bought a controlling stake in the south of France vineyard and home, Chateau Miraval. In 2014, they got married there and would often spend family holidays there together throughout the course of their relationship. After the divorce, Angelina went forward with selling her half of the shares to a quote-unquote stranger. Brad says that this has damaged the reputation of the wine business and that Angelina never contributed anything to Miraval's success. Brad referenced that supposed success by saying the vineyard was his passion project, which grew into a multi-million-dollar global business and one of the world's most highly regarded producers of rosé wine. Brad says that she was seeking to inflict harm on him by making the sale, and that he had never agreed with her selling her shares, which would go against the deal that they had made. This being that the other could never sell their interests in the business without the other's explicit consent. Pitt's lawyers say that Jolie had been planning to sell hers to Tenute Del Mondo, which is bent on taking control of Miraval's and is indirectly owned and controlled by Yuri Shefler, the Russian billionaire who controls the Stoli Group. Jolie then apparently went through with the sale in secret, not telling Brad and knowingly violating his contractual rights. Apparently, Shefler is launching a hostile takeover of the vineyard and trying to get hold of confidential information for the benefit of his competing enterprise, saying he has cutthroat business tactics and is jeopardizing the brand reputation that Pitt worked hard to build. His lawyers being quoted as saying that Jolie has sought to force Pitt into partnership with a stranger, and worse yet, a stranger with poisonous associations and intentions. This obviously being their first grounds for the idea that Angelina was intending to cause harm to Brad Pitt and his business, implying that she had the foreknowledge of what the buyer was intending to do after they bought her shares. Brad Pitt is seeking damages for a yet undecided amount and wanting the sale to be declared as null and void. He is asking for a trial by jury, probably wanting to see the same victory that Johnny Depp won from them. And here's exactly what he's suing for: breach of implied in fact contract, breach of quasi-contract pleaded in the alternative, breach of implied covenant of good faith and fair dealing, abuse of rights under Article 6.1 of the Luxembourg Civil Code, tortious interference with contractual relations, tortious interference with prospective business relations, and constructive trust. That was a mouthful. Brad Pitt and Angelina are of course no strangers to drama, so let's go over a few of their best hits throughout the years. In 2016, an alleged drunk altercation led to Brad Pitt being investigated for a situation that took place between the family on a private jet. In 2019, Angela said she felt frustrated that she needed to live close to wherever Brad was, him citing the desire to be able to have his children close by where he could visit. In 2020, Jolie tried to disqualify the judge that was overseeing their custody trial, and later that year it was said that tensions between the two were rising and they were no longer going to family therapy. Yeah, the two have obviously had a lot of bumps along the way, especially in the time following their split. As we wait to see if the trial by jury goes forward, I think it's unlikely that their trial will gain as much notoriety or coverage as Heard and Depp's did. We likely won't be able to get as much information about the goings-on as it moves forward, but it will be interesting to see if the similar case ends up moving forward in a similar manner. For now, I've been Woody and you've been amazing. Join us next time for more.